Hi, today we will see how to use and to set the single profile for audio and the automatic input switch. To set the single profile, we can use both the front panel display and the waveguide of the transmitter. Through the front panel display, we enter and we insert the default password that I remember you is 6A. We move to Input Status and Setting. We select the audio source, for example left and right. Here is possible to see the current input level of the audio interface selected. We set the nominal level of the same input. Here is possible to set the RDS from the various available sources. To save the setting. In the main menu, the input selected is left and right.
To enable the automatic input switch, you must use the waveguide of the transmitter. Now I will show you how to use and set that.
In the dashboard of the waveguide of the transmitter, we see that the active audio input in this moment is left and right, so the one set by the front panel display. If we move to Exciter and Audio, Setting, MPX baseband, we see the same configuration and we can change it according to our audio and RDS input source. In this moment, the automatic input switch is disabled. If we enable, we will see three priority profile. One with the highest priority. In the first, we set audio analog MPX1. So the baseband is composed by audio coming from analog MPX and the same for the RDS. As audio source of second priority and second baseband profile, we set left and right, and RDS locally generated by the modulator. As latest baseband profile, we set FM receiver as audio and analog MPX as RDS. This is possible because our modulator implements digital filter inside to compose the baseband for any customer needs. According to set the nominal input level of the audio selected and the threshold and the valid and non-valid time, we move to Exciter Setting Input. If we move to the icon next to the nominal level of each input, we can see the actual input level. The automatic input switch settings are on the top right part, and it's possible to select the threshold. So if the level of the source is lower respect to the threshold set, the automatic input switch will switch to the lower priority. It is also possible to set the no valid and valid times. The no valid time means after, for example, 3 seconds that the MPX is not present, automatically switch to the lower priority. And the valid time, in this case 3 seconds, it means that if it is working the second priority, after 3 seconds that the MPX is stable, automatically it switches to the higher priority, so MPX. I split the waveguide of the same transmitter, on the left the dashboard and on the right the status of the exciter. If I disconnect the analog MPX source, after 3 seconds the transmitter automatically switches to the left and right source. If I disconnect the left and right too, after 5 seconds the transmitter switches to the latest profile, the FM receiver. If I reconnect the analog MPX, for example, the transmitter after 3 seconds that the MPX is stable, switch again to the higher priority.